25 minutes for a half-time break. We do not want to Americanise our beautiful game. This is the Daily News.
Take me home to the banks of the riverside. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place I love best. Yes, it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the riverside.
Hi everybody, I'm Paul, back again, and all quiet on the Western Front with regards to Newcastle United at the minute. Still no really major breaking news, but like I said in the intro there is rumours that people are wanting to create a 25-minute half-time break to have a bit of entertainment on the pitch at half-time. I think that's ridiculous, but we'll come on to that in a minute. One major piece of transfer news is that our new owners are looking at bringing in a really star striker, and the man that's been linked is Dusan Vlahovic. Now, he currently plays at Fiorentina. 21-year-old, I believe he is, but he scored 41 goals in 98 appearances for the Italian club. Now, for me, that is a fantastic strike rate, and certainly better than what we've got at the minute with our current strikers. Now, it'd be interesting to see how Callum Wilson does under Eddie Howe now. He's going to get definitely more chances because of the way we are going to start playing. So crosses will be coming in. He'll get the opportunity to run onto balls. So it's going to be interesting to see how Callum Wilson does. But we're under no illusion that we need another striker in, because Dwight Gale just isn't going to cut it. I don't think he's fancied by Eddie Howe either. Certainly for me, he would do a great job in the Championship, and I can really see Dwight Gale going to a Championship side in January. I really can. I mean, I know he signed a new contract. That was an absolute farce for me. I have no idea why we did that. He hasn't played hardly any football at all for us this season. And I think for his own good and for his footballing career, it's time to move. It's time to maybe go back down to the Championship and certainly score some goals down there. Because I'm sure he can. I just don't think he's Premier League quality anymore. And I'm not the only Newcastle United fan that feels like that, but if we can bring in Vlahovic, I mean, it's just going to be incredible. This guy is a talent, and if we can get that deal done, that will be incredible in January. But again, you know, they reckon that he's valued at around £67.2 million. That's a lot of money, but again, that's where we are shopping now, and it still hasn't really sunk in that that's where we are able to shop at the minute, but that's just where we are. We can afford to go for these players, so why not? Whether he'll come or not is a different kettle of fish. I don't know what the negotiations will be like, what we can offer Vlahovic to come to this Newcastle, especially if we're in a dogfight in relegation. But those are the discussions that the new owners will definitely have, under no illusion. Also, Gini Wijnaldum, there's rumours going around this morning that there's a possibility that Newcastle United could look to bring him back in. We know he's not getting first team football at PSG. It hasn't really gone the way he was hoping. Pochettino obviously doesn't fancy him very much. Would I have him back at Newcastle United? You're damn right I would. I think it would be a fantastic signing to get Gini back. He knows the club, he knows the fans. He had a brilliant season here. He went on to fantastic things at Liverpool. Winning trophies there, and to come back to Newcastle to finish his career would be a fantastic move for him, I think. I certainly think he's better than quite a few of the midfielders we've got at the minute, and to have that kind of experience when we really need it could be a godsend for us. So for me, I'd love to see Gini come back, and now whether that'll be on loan till the end of the season, I don't know, or whether we'll go in for a permanent deal in January, who knows, but he is certainly an option that the club will be looking at. Now, we'll come on to this 25-minute half-time break crap that broke on radio this morning and in the press. There's some company trying to push for a 25-minute break at half-time. This is to allow entertainment at half-time. Now, for me, you know, we're already sick of the way that the Americans are trying to Americanise every game over here. And I just think it's a bad move if they do that. You know, we don't want our beautiful game turned into like an American football game where there's sort of a massive delay at half-time. I don't think it's good for the players for a start. You know, 15 minutes is fine, but going over that, you know, you're risking muscle injuries and cramps and etc. You know, I just don't think the football is in the same way connected to American football. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Yes, put on entertainment before the game. By all means, do that. If the fans want to come into the ground to see a bit of music, then fine, or outside of the ground. But when we're in the ground, for me anyway, I'd just prefer if it was just 15 minutes, that was it, back on the pitch, get on with the game. Because at the end of the day, that's why we're in the ground. We're in the ground to watch a football match and nothing else. So for me, it's a non-starter for me. But let me know in the comments if you agree with it. Would you like to see a 25-minute half-time break? I'm not so sure a lot of people will, to be honest. I think it's a bit of a... I don't know. I just think it's a bit of a farce, if you ask me. But hey-ho, let me know what you guys think. And finally, the Arsenal game, obviously on Saturday lunchtime, we go into it with 3 players risking suspensions for the Norwich game. Now, to be fair, a lot of people are saying, well, should these people play in this game where we're looking at the Norwich game as a much more important game because of where we are in the league? A lot of people are saying, look, if we get anything as Arsenal, it's going to be a massive bonus to us, fair enough. But the main games are the next 2, which are at home to Norwich and Burnley. They are massive games for Newcastle United. So a lot of people are suggesting maybe that we leave these players out on Saturday. Now, Callum Wilson is one of them. Now, for me, Callum Wilson needs games. He misses games enough through injury. Do we really need to drop him? I know if he picks up another yellow card, it's a suspension, but that happens in football. That happens all the time. And this is my point I made earlier about not having a backup striker, because obviously Dwight Gale isn't fancied enough. So we can't really rely on Dwight Gale to come and do the job that Callum Wilson does. I think Callum Wilson has to be a bit more disciplined if he does play on Saturday to make sure that he is available for the Norwich game, because that, for me, is a bigger game than the Arsenal one. If we can sneak a point at the Emirates or something like that, that would be fantastic for my point of view as a Newcastle United fan. But, the Norwich game is a must-win. The Burnley one is certainly a must-game. We need to pick 6 points up in them 2 games. The other 2 players involved are Lascelles and Matt Ritchie. Now, Lascelles is literally a card a game guaranteed because he's so damn slow. He seems to go into tackles, 3 miles late, and he ends up getting booked. He just doesn't seem to be able to time his tackles at all. So he is one that would be at risk, but to me, that's fine if he missed the Norwich game. I wouldn't be bothered because I think we have better players. Fernandez, Shah, for me, should be the main 2 anyway. If he's going forward at the back or whatever he does. So Lascelles to me doesn't matter. Ritchie, again, we have Jamal Lewis could come in and do a job at left back, but this is what we need to look for. We've been saying maybe Ritchie shouldn't be in the team, or Lascelles for that matter. So would it be a big issue if they were yellow carded in the Arsenal game and they missed the Norwich game? It's a discussion to be had. It'd be very interesting to see what you guys think of that. For me, I don't think Lascelles would be a miss. Ritchie, I don't think would be a miss at left back. We could use him maybe further forward, but certainly not at left back. The defence is shoddy enough. We need to play a proper left back there, and we've got one in Jamal Lewis. And by the looks of things, Paul Dummett might be back in early December as well. So we'll have options there as well. But let me know. Let me know what you think. Would Lascelles and Ritchie be a miss against Norwich? Certainly Wilson would be. But I'm not sure about the other 2. And let me know what you think of the half-time scenario of 25 minutes. And, of course, the 2 transfer rumours that I've mentioned there, Vlahovic and obviously Gini Wijnaldum coming back. Let me know in the comments what you think of all that. As usual, if you have enjoyed the video, guys, please don't forget to smash the like button for me and help me to continue to build the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please do consider subscribing. Trying to get up to 6,200 and then go from there. So please do consider subscribing. But that's it. I'll see you live on Thursday night for the match review. I will be back tomorrow if there's any daily news as well. Take care, guys.